Really? Right before I start? Yeah. God, everyone. The king wants you all to know that I have displeased him by not laying in the bed to cuddle him. Terribly sorry, but I do have work to do, so I can buy your fat ass food. Normally, in these Student of Survivor videos, we follow a pretty strict formula. We first have the person who is teaching us watch our gameplay and judge us, making a little bit of commentary here and there. Then we go into kind of a teaching or mistakes I notice phase, where they go into a custom lobby, they show us what they saw, they show us some little tips and tricks, and then we'll play another game or two to just kind of showcase what we've learned. But this was very different. So if you guys aren't aware of who Lilli Pie 101 is, she is a fog whisperer. She has a ton of hours in the game. She's been playing this game for a very long time and is genuinely one of the sweetest people I've ever met. I've had Lilli Pie on the channel twice in recent memory, actually twice overall, I believe. I had a full interview with her that you can check out in the link down in the description down below. And I also had her as part of a group discussion talking about what it's like to be a woman in content creator spaces, specifically in gaming spaces, which you can also check out linked down below. So, and Lilli Pie is a massive Survivor main. In fact, for a lot of people, she's considered the Survivor main of Survivor mains because a lot of her takes are generally Survivor sided. Now, she has been playing a lot more Killer recently, so it stands to be seen whether or not that she's going to change some of the opinions she's had in the past, but I'm not here to really talk about that. Instead, I'm here to talk about a lesson that Lilli taught me that I don't even think she realizes she taught me. Lilli did start out trying to explain some things here or there, but mostly what she did was just kind of vibed, which I didn't expect. And originally I thought this video was just going to be like a cute little compilation of like the funniest moments from that, and we weren't going to put it in the Student of Survivor series. But as it turns out, I think Lilli might have taught me one of the most important lessons that you can teach anyone when going to play Survivor. So let's start off with the pretty obvious, right? Survivor can feel very bad. I've made not one, not two, but multiple videos on the state of Survivor as a whole, and most of the problems are in solo queue Survivor. Now, thankfully, hopefully, with the compendiums no longer containing those ridiculous tome quests that used to pop up, we're more than likely going to slowly but surely see a shift in solo queue Survivor where your solo queue teammates are not completely throwing the game so that they can complete some ridiculous fucking quest where they gotta go and cleanse 20 totems and fondle the killer's balls while running no mither and do a backflip out the exit gate in a single trial, right? So that's hopefully going to be fixed, you know, within the coming months as the compendium tomes start to phase out and people stop clicking and doing them. So that's hopefully going to improve. But I had always kept the kind of understanding that the reason solo queue sucks so much is because when you load in, all 4 people in that match have a completely different idea of how to play the game. Whether those ideas are right, wrong, or just up to interpretation is irrelevant. The point is, all 4 of those people understand a completely different way to play the game, interpret situations completely differently, and because of that, it often feels like your teammates are fucking stupid, which sometimes they are, and sometimes you're the stupid one, and I think that's very important to keep in mind. However, as I started to play more and more with Lilli, something that I realized is that playing with other people actually makes the Survivor role a lot more tolerable. So playing with other people that you know in real life is not necessarily because of comms. I would say, honestly, we talk to our chats more than we talk to each other throughout this entire experience. But I think that just the knowledge of having another person in the room with you, the knowledge of having another individual that is going to have your back, that is going to try their best, that is going to play similar to how you play, is very helpful in relieving a lot of the stress that comes with playing Survivor. And if I'd have been paying attention to all the times that I played with my community, or I played with my, I'm not sure what to call her because we're not in a relationship, but I would say my special someone, I would have noticed this a long time ago. I am always far less stressed. Even if I'm not communicating with them, even if I'm not like trying to get them to back me up, I am always far less stressed when I just have the knowledge that somebody else is there. Now, that doesn't mean that the regular bullshit of Survivor isn't still apparent, right? There's still a whole host of problems with Survivor, right? For me personally, it's the biggest tilting thing is like pallets not dropping when I press the pallet button. That happens way too fucking often for my liking. I can't stand it. I'll be sitting there spamming the pallet button and it just won't drop and the killer will just walk through and hit me. Very, very frustrating. There's a lot of latency issues that are either on the killer side or my side. We're not even going to cover the god-awful emblem system again because I'll just go off on a rant. But the point is that the lesson that Lilli taught me was much less macro sense and micro sense, right? Things that, a lot of the things she was saying was stuff I kind of already knew, though there was a couple of things I picked up on, like making sure the killer doesn't have lethal pursuer before you like actively go to work on a gen, things like that. So she didn't really teach me so much about the game as she taught me more about enjoying Survivor. And it was just really like a fun time, like a very interesting time. Again, despite not really communicating what was going on and what we were doing most of the time, I felt much more comfortable playing Survivor knowing I had someone that had my back. And that was realistically the most important lesson I think I could have learned. And again, I think she unintentionally taught me this. So I guess what I wanted to really make this video to say is if you're struggling with Survivor, if you find that Survivor gameplay is just too frustrating, maybe find some people to play with. And that's a lot easier said than done. I greatly understand. It is a lot easier to say, just find friends, bro, than it is to actually find friends. Even as an extrovert myself, I can sometimes find making friends very difficult. So I definitely understand that. My suggestion would be to find a community that you enjoy being in and go see how many people in that community play DBD. If it's a DBD community, then congratulations. Most creators have a part in their server set up specifically to find other people to play with you. I personally have that in my server, so if you're a fan of mine and you've been looking for a reason to join the Discord, go ahead and hop down there. There's a lot of people in there who are more than willing to play DBD with people, and on top of playing with you, I have had a lot of people tell me that they used to be very in themselves and in their shell, and they weren't really comfortable, and then they came to my community and they started joining random voice chats and just started connecting with other people, and now some of them just talk more than I've ever seen them talk. So it's a wonderful community, but if you don't want to join mine, there's tons of creators out there, including Lilli herself, who have entire Discord servers full of people looking to have friends to play DBD with, and that's exactly what you should do. So outside of that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and to close this video out, I'm going to show you some of my favorite moments from playing with Lilli. I love you guys so much, and as always, a great big special thank you to my channel members. Listen on screen now. You want to find out how to become a channel member today, get awesome perks like seeing videos early, merch discount codes, and more, then please click that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. I hate that Adam skin so much.
What? The head?
Just the whole skin just throws me off. He doesn't look like he... Okay, look, no, hear me out. He doesn't look like he wants to be there. He looks like he got dragged to a hippie festival by his girlfriend.
It has Franklin's! You fucking bitch!
Oh my god, she's blind. Stop that. It's very rude.
That was rude. Okay, so when the killer DCs, you're supposed to spam easy in the in-game chat for good luck in your next match.
There's a chest in front of me. I'm not gonna touch it.
Me when I look in the mirror.
Wait, you don't touch your own chest? I play with my titties all the time. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Do.
Exactly. See? You get it. Oh my god.
It's gold, don't worry. Suddenly I'm flaccid.